Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome to 32 Layers or Less, where I make some emblems and kind of explain a little bit how I do it. Not a full tutorial. Some of those will come later on, but those will be more of me actually doing step-by-step techniques so that you guys can create amazing emblems of your own. So today we have for you guys Yeousch. Now, this was an extremely difficult emblem to make. Basically, the background is created with two of these, what they call lampshades. I don't know why they call them lampshades. You have to overlap them just a tad, just so obviously you don't get a seam in there. Basically, what you want to do, the hardest part of this is actually creating the outer trim. The outer trim consists of 6 letter eyes, and they're all just spaced accordingly. There's times when I look at it that I think that it's off, but I've sat here for hours, literally hours, trying to make this, and I don't know. I think that it's close enough to the point where people obviously understand this is Yeousch, this is, you know, something like that. Now, as for the colors, you don't have to go quite as dark. I went with the darkest blue. If you actually went down one, it wouldn't be terrible, but we have like a drop shadow going on in there, so it might mess with it a little bit. Like you see here, it's not much darker, so it might just look a little off. So here, we'll actually just change the color of all these then, just to see what they look like. I will admit that the lighter blue does make it look better with the center. It definitely makes it look more uniform, which is always a good thing. So yeah, I mean, I guess it could have went to that one. I could have done that to begin with. I'd probably still have to drop the opacity of these. Now these are, what emblem is this? This is the private first class, so this is just the up arrow. Basically, I would just I formed it along the points of all the sides. I just used 3 of them so you can see them in the blue square areas. And then I just dropped the opacity to 30%. You could probably drop it a little bit more, you know, 20, 25-ish, but 30% is a good middle ground, I guess you could say. So that's what we use to create the shadows. Now these aren't necessarily needed. I did it just to kind of create a little bit more of gradients in there, because the Yeousch logo is full of gradients, and there are no gradients to actually use in the emblem editor, unfortunately. So these can be taken out. They don't have to be in there. It was just an added touch that I wanted to throw in for mine. The center Y, which is technically the outline of the box, because this is it's a box. That's what this whole thing is. This is actually just the second lieutenant. You can use the letter I. It doesn't matter what you use. It's more of actually just creating the shape, and then on top of it, I put the lampshades. As you can see, I put the little lampshades here. I'll change the color of this one so you can see it. So I put a little lampshade on there. It just kind of gives that a little bit of a 3-dimension to it. So it makes it a little more, I don't know. It's my creative freedom that I like to add into some of this stuff. So that's that. Now, if you guys deleted the triangles, you guys will have 3 extra spaces to do this. But let's see here. We have 20 all the way until 32. So you guys have a good number of letters. What I would suggest, and now I just put Yeousch here just as an example, and then I finished it off with the box below it. What I would suggest is that you put your channel name down there. That's just my suggestion. I meant to suggest it when I made the Machinima logo, but I made it before I thought of that idea. So basically what you could do, like for instance, I'm pretty sure that my friend So Close to Toast, I'm pretty sure that he was actually with Yeousch, if I remember correctly. So basically he could just put he could in this instance, like obviously his name is a little bit too long, but you know, even just putting toast, you know, or so close, or you know, whatever you guys want to put as your text, as your little tagline, it could be a little nice addition. Or you could put your name, you could put your gamer tag if you really want to. If you do have a channel, you could put your channel name. So I know for actually a lot of people on Yeousch, now that I think about it, like Chaos Silencer, like your name's gonna be way too big to put in there. You could put Chaos, or you could put Silencer. Minnesota Burns, obviously the whole thing would be too long, but you could always just put Burns or Burnsy or MN Burns or something. I don't know, but like there's different options that you guys can do to personalize this to make it your own. This is just a starting point, really. Something I do want to add though, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to do it because of the shape. I wanted to add a glow. We'll do this one. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Damn it! I wanted to add. I like adding the little gloss sheens, but unfortunately, there's nothing that fits a six-sided shape, so it makes it very difficult. I guess what we could do is we could just do it for, like, let's say this one, even though it doesn't work in there, but we could always just do it for like this one, and then we'll move its position down below the lines and that line, and then we'll drop its opacity so that it looks like it's got a little glare. I don't know. Anyways, I think that's all we have time for. I'm going to actually just delete that just to make it easier. So anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I think the next one that I'm going to make is TGN, the game network. I think that's what it stands for. But I'll be making them. And then a really quick one, I will do Maker Studios. It's extremely simple. I might also do RPM Network. I'm not 100% on that. But yeah, I hope that you guys are enjoying this, and I will talk to you guys later.